Hey guys, this is GamerCow. Welcome back to Super Mario 3D Land. The last time we finished off World 3, and this time we have another few levels to go through in World 4. So, this world doesn't seem to have a mushroom toad house, so we may have to do 4 levels this time, although one of them is going to be a mystery house probably, so it shouldn't be too bad. Also, you can tell I keep needing to readjust the 3D thing because I do different recording sessions and stuff. Anyway, let's just go on and move. This is Tree World, apparently, just now, and you get some extra coins off of these guys if you hit them enough, I suppose. I think you can jump on them and like make them spit all the coins out at once. These are, I guess they're kind of traditional money bag things, and I guess I was completely wrong with that, because they just take a few hits to die and then you get a whole bunch of coins out of them. That's fine too. Yeah, right, so we can see a little bit of what the game is going to give us here. We're just going up a cliffside along with some Koopas that are just deciding to walk off a cliff because they can. Green Koopas have always been weird like that. I don't know if red Koopas are even in this game. Actually, that's an interesting thought. Also, you cannot, just like the original 3D, not 3D, the original 2D games and stuff. Wow, that was a cool tail flip. You cannot actually go ahead and pick up any items, like shells and stuff in this particular game. So do keep that in mind as we get ourselves the first star medal there. I'm probably just gonna call them star coins though, because let's be honest, that is totally what they are. Is there a thing here? No, it is just there because it can be. Is there a thing? Nope. That's the whole is there an X here, and you know, the thing is something you have to keep in mind quite a bit, because there are a fair few secrets to find in these levels, as we have already found out several times before in 3D. Because, yeah. So, now we're done with that silliness, let's just go ahead. It's the same bonus thing that we've seen before, but I think there is a star medal at the top of this, so it would be kinda nice to get it. As we see some more bouncy stuff, and indeed there is the star medal at the top here, so that's cool. A little bit slow to get hold of that one, but whatever, we still got it. It's probably not one you would pick up in a speedrun. I haven't actually watched a speedrun of this game. It would be cool to see. Anyway, this star coin over here looks a fair bit easier to get hold of, so we'll just do that real quick. There's another chain jump over here, which is an easy enough thing to avoid. And hopefully we will get ourselves, yep, extra life there. And now we get to climb the giant tree, because that is what the game has declared we must do. Obviously don't get caught by the spiky stuff, that would be very bad. There's a couple of ways you can go around this, but there's no star coins or anything here, so it's just to gain some extra time going over this way. And that's actually okay with me. I guess you could take a look and see what's up the top here. Toad, what have you got to say for yourself? Hey, you're gonna give us a star, that's actually pretty cool. I appreciate that, Toad. I just need to go ahead and grab the star, and we shall run up. I'm not even going to bother grabbing the stuff there because we want the extra lives. I guess I should have grabbed the time there, but it's fine. No way I'm going to bust that open just now, and Toad is nowhere to be seen anymore because he's probably down the bottom there. That's okay. So I suppose if you don't have the Tanuki here, you would probably have to bounce off of one of those guys. I was trying to show that off and I didn't get the gold flag. Welp, guess who's going back through the stage to get the gold flag? Because I've gotten them all so far, I may as well continue getting them. I will see you guys in a minute. Or rather, this will probably just get sped up, but yeah. Well, that kinda just happened. Like I've said before, the jump, not the jump, the oh, what's it's called? The spin and long jump thing is really, really inconsistent. Oh well, we can get ourselves a fire flower instead. I suppose that's still kind of cool, but I miss my Tanuki here, which is a pretty big deal, to be honest. But you can burn up the flowers here, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this place is kind of annoying for fire and stuff. You really are kind of wanting to have the thing here, the Oh, that is actually really hard to get right. Huh, okay. That's gonna be trickier than I thought it would be to get this done. Alright, that's how you do it. Slightly tricky to get that. Also, I'm hilariously bad at trying to go fast through levels which I really just do not know in the slightest. Okay, yeah, that was a bit harder than I expected it to be. To pick up the gold thing there. That's okay. Anyway, we do have a mystery house that we have to do here, or a mystery block that we have to do. So, I guess that's kinda cool, although I messed that up pretty royally, but it's okay. Who needs their fire flower and stuff anyway, right? We managed to pick up all the stuff, that is all that really matters. And now we have access to the next level. Kinda weird that you would need to do that, but whatever. So, I just want to kind of point out real quick, the reason World 3 has a star there is because I do have full completion on that, and I've gone into every point on the map. The reason Worlds 1 and 2 don't have that is because there's a Toad House I have not yet visited in those stages. We might end up going to one of them at some point. Anyway, this is an interesting stage actually, with the sort of tower-like layout for a 2D climbing level, which is... it's not really 2D obviously, but it's a climbing stage, which is rather interesting in setup. Also, star coin there, you could see the shadow, which is okay. You can go up that way, but I'm going to choose not to just now, because I do want to have access to other places to show off a bit more about this stage. There's another star coin up there, which I think you can reach from above, so that's cool. But until then, let's go ahead and grab ourselves another fire flower here. So another reason I wasn't too worried about losing the other one, because let's face it, most stages give you these things quite often. You can get a whole bunch of coins there if you want. You could probably pound a Goomba stack there too if you so desired, but I don't really care too much about that. What I do care about is building up these platform bricks so that we can vertically climb this tower-like structure. And you can see the gap there, that's the main reason to kill those Goomba stacks, because that's how you get the second star medal. Down there, get yourself some extra time for doing that as well. So multiple reward scapes, and you get a spare fire flower too. God damn it. You get a spare fire flower as well, which is always neat to have. I don't know if I actually needed to bring those blocks to light, but just in case. So, going upwards in the world, we can get another Goomba stat that I just about run into, which is kind of scary to think about, but that's fine. So we can go up, and that lets us wall kick up to the third and final star medal. And then we just have to get to the exit, which is not too far away from here. So it's a neat level. It kind of reminds me of one of the Vanilla Dome levels, and that's cool. I think it was Vanilla Secret 1 or something, where it was all vertically aligned. It was kind of cool. And we just have to get the flagpole over there, and we are done with the stage. But that is not quite all of what there is to do in that stage. You may have spotted something on the left hand side at the very end there, and you also may have gathered that, well, this is 4-2, so yeah, let's go back through the stage and get that. So, ground pounding here lets us get enough height that we can actually wall kick above the ceiling, and once again, with this being 4-2, there is another shortcut here, and this will lead us to World 5. So that's kinda cool, but that is not where we are going just now. As the seagull chorus comes straight back in. I honestly don't know if you can hear those, but in conversation like Skype stuff with Bear, he's commented on them before, so I imagine you can. A simple 30 star coins is all you need to open up this pathway, and that is fine. In fact, you're not even opening up a pathway here, you are opening up an entire new stage. I think you can just keep on going past this one if you want, but where's the fun in that, right? Let's just do 4-3 whilst we're here. It's probably a slightly longer video stuff because we're doing 4 levels, but whatever. We have these platforms. These sorts of things have come in a lot of the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and they do show their faces here as well, and they're just as annoying in their own way. There's a fake block here that you can see, so we'll just break that up. But yeah, they are kind of irritating here as well. The physics are a little bit odd on them, but for the most part they're fairly tame. Like, you can stay on them in most instances, but they are a little bit strange sometimes. Like, you slip off them on occasion when you think you would stay on them, and vice versa. This place, not really too big of a deal. I'm actually losing grip a little bit on my my circle pad. I mean, it is a bit weakened compared to its original state, but it's had thousands of hours put into it in terms of like playtime on this 3DS, so I'm not surprised. Anyway, we can grab ourselves some blocks over here, which is not a big deal, and we can also get a couple of coins if we so choose. Finally, well, not even finally, let's see what we have here. Toad over there is looking to give us a thing, so a star medal comes into play, and that is going to be right over there. No problem. Easy enough to reach. You don't even need the Tanuki to get that, so that's kind of cool. And a very quick 5 red coins to get, so it's easy to get your Tanuki back if you die in this stage, and that is always nice. Just play probably a little bit safer than I am here. I am kind of rushing to conclusions here. I do already have all the star coins, so it is simply a case of hitting the flagpole, and that is it. The background here looks really similar to one of the Mario Galaxy 2 stages that had the Cloudflower and stuff. Forget exactly what it was called, but it was one in World 3, I believe? It's kind of neat, just like that little sort of castle wall type background. Looks really cool. Anyway, Ghost House stuff is going to come next time. Ghost Houses in this game are not as bad as most of the other games, but I'm still going to leave that for later. So, this has been Gamer Cow, playing Mario 3D Land, obviously, and next time we'll finish off World 4. Until then, take care.